it's something that was a fear to me initially, but I think since I've got to understand more about it and as more time has gone on, I feel that I see it as more of a friend now rather than something to fear, more of a tool when I think about all the good it can do as opposed to all the negative. I feel that there's so much that AI will allow us to do that benefits us as opposed to, you know, be a threat or something to fear, like the robots are going to kill us, you know, that whole thing. I just feel it's an advancement in technology that we can use to better our communication, preservation of ourselves and our thoughts and our ideas, our families and our history and our ancestry and all of that. I just feel it's a tool for speed and documentation in general. I just feel there are so many benefits to it that often don't get looked at because of this fear of, oh, the robots are going to kill us and technology is taking over our jobs and our lives. And I feel there are way more benefits that are not really being looked at now because it's early. But it's the same thing as before with everything else. The telephone, the car, the aeroplane. There was always someone opposing these new ideas, and still are a lot of them. But there's so much more that we're going to gain from it. I think there's always, like everything else, it can be used for good or evil. I think people will agree there's so much benefits to like smart technology. If we look at our phones and what we're able to do with phones and the speed it gives us and time saving and being in touch with like relatives who are far away, and that is great. Just that alone is a benefit that you couldn't have had prior to that ability through technology. So I think AI is going to bring a lot of good, and I'm embracing that more than I was initially. So I'm looking forward to embracing change because it's inevitable, for one, and I'm alive, and as long as I don't allow the fear part of it to take over me, I can really move with the times and benefit from what it has to offer. Right now, I feel good about AI, really good in fact. I think with everything that comes into the human sphere, I think that humans are good and bad, and I think that AI, being this new thing, will bring the good and bad out of people. I think it will be used for good and it will be used for bad. And that's the humans, that's not AI. It's change, and change is always scary.